someone, probably the Saudis, leaked to the Times of Israel, and it wasn't
Find it.
denied. So you can all find it there. Basically, it calls for an end to the war, all hostages returned within 48 hours, Israel gradually leaving Gaza, but really leaving Gaza. A Palestinian technocratic government set up with massive assistance by the entire planet and the Arab countries, security provided by some Arab countries. This Gaza protectorate is a transition phase towards handing it to the PA. So what Israel has to swallow is that in the end, it's going to be the PA. And for Netanyahu and his cabal, it's tough because they've spent years demonizing the PA and pretending they're as bad as Hamas or worse. There's a point where you become enslaved to your own bullshit. It calls indirectly, but my mind clearly, for the disarming of Hamas and for the exile of the Hamas leadership. Israel needs the war to end, and Israel should rescue the hostages. And to not do that is like ridiculously un-Jewish and inhuman. It puts the onus on Hamas because it achieves what I've been calling for. It offers the Palestinians a quite attractive roadmap, certainly more attractive than to continue to fester in smoldering ruins. And the clear roadblock is Hamas saying yes, and I suspect they'll say no. First of all, from Biggie's own short-sighted and from my money anti-Zionist perspective, he can continue the war because Hamas will say no. If they say yes, he should be able to spin it as a massive victory. But it raises a question which goes back to Trump. What if Israel says yes, as they should, and Hamas says no? Does Israel then have carte blanche to continue the war? Which is not necessarily why. We'll have to wait.